Also dealt with several inches of snow this week, and since winter is just getting started, what's the safest way to remove the white stuff from your driveway? Dr. John Jauer is a physical therapist and board-certified sports medicine specialist. Joins us with more. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Maureen. How are you?
I'm doing good. So yesterday I tried to help my parents out and shovel their driveway, and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it today. What did I do wrong?
Preparation. Think of it, it's like a workout. You're going out to lift hundreds of pounds of snow over the course of the morning or afternoon. So prepare for it by drinking electrolytes, getting warmed up, and in the months leading up to it, lifting weights.
Wow.
If you're going to be lifting that much, you need to think of it like you're preparing your muscles for that.
You know what? You're totally right, because I think some folks just think, oh, it's just snow, I'll go move it out the way. But really, you have to prepare like you're going to go into some sort of an exercise routine here. So tell us a little bit more.
Well, some of the best ways, even though you're still preparing to lift hundreds of pounds worth, you still want to try to lift as efficiently as you can by keeping the load in close to you and using a handle that sometimes is offset so that if the weight of it is further away from your body, it's otherwise going to be too heavy.
Okay.
If you keep it in close to your body, it's going to be a lot easier to shovel the snow away. The other thing you want to do is, instead of twisting and throwing the weight of the snow away, stepping into it and towards the direction of the snow that you're about to lift.
Okay.
As you see in the first point here too, about lifting the smaller loads, that's an important thing. This most recent snowstorm, you probably experienced it yesterday. This is lighter snow,
exactly.
But the really heavy snow, you got to lift smaller loads at a time.
Yeah, I was going to say the Monday snow was wetter, it was heavier, and that was the one that a lot of folks found themselves really hurting, trying to shovel that out of the way. So definitely smaller loads, I can see that being completely on point. You also mentioned bend at the hips and knees, but so show us what that looks like.
Yeah, and generally you want to make sure that you're bending at the hips and knees, getting low enough to the ground that you're not like wasting energy, but still also not wasting energy by lifting a ton and then throwing it away. If you get in close enough to it like this, bending at your hips and knees, bending a little bit in your back, it's rather stereotypical to say bend at the hips and knees, but you do need to bend a little bit at your back also. That's inefficient to be bending at only the hips and knees.
And I keep watching your hand placement there, which is so important, because I think, again, most people just sort of hold it at the tip, but they're not holding it towards where the actual shovel is. So, yep. That's the proper stance, the proper routine there.
Exactly. And you still also want to be changing sides, even if the hand placement is that close. Vary it up a little bit. It's not just about getting real close into the weight of the load of the snow. It's about switching sides occasionally so that you're alternating which muscles are being used.
Well, I know there's some folks at home who might be watching us saying, duh, but listen, this is a real issue, because I know so many of us, we're not used to getting a ton of snow around here, but when we do, invariably people end up injuring themselves. So great tips right now. Dr. Jowers, where can folks get more from you or find you?
We're at Launch Sport Performance. We're in Rockville, Maryland.
Okay.
And go see your physical therapist if you get an injury, or if you want to do more things to help prepare yourself ahead of time.
Great tips.
To prevent those injuries.
Indeed.
Thank you very much,
Dr. Jowers, we appreciate you this morning. All right, and we want you to keep it right here to Fox 5. We have much more ahead. Glenn is back with a look at today.